Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my classes. So we start with the chapter 2 of the diodes. We start our presentation by introduction, diode sample, diode characteristics, and then diode equivalent model. As you know before, the diodes are one of the simplicest circuit, but most useful of all semiconductors devices. Many types of diodes are used, such as the Zener diodes and others. Rectifier diodes are a vital component in power applies, where they convert the current in direct current to alternative current. Zener also is a diode are used for voltage stabilization, preventing unwanted variation of DC voltage, and then to supply accurate reference voltage for many circuits. So the second point is about the diode sample. As you show in this picture, we have a PN junction diode that based on format with the interaction of two types, P and N material types, deal with the concept of basing. This basing make it classify into various operation modes. In fact, the diode have two terminals. As we show in picture, we have in the right and the left one anode, and then in the right we have the cathode. Whether current follows or not depends on the direction of voltage applied of these terminals. Now we move to the diode characteristics. A current is generated as a result of direct voltage applied. So this currents money due to the majority carriers is linked to the voltage V by an exponential relationship. As you know, the stochastic equations given the exponential relationship between the V and I equal AS exponential OV by kT minus 1, such as or where AS is saturation current or reverse current. The diode, as you shown in the picture of IV characteristics, we have in fact two sides. We have the positive voltage, that's mean the forward voltage, and we have also the negative voltage, that's mean the reverse voltage. The diode conducts current when the voltage at the anode is higher than the voltage at the cathode by more than a value specified in a data sheet. It's called VF. VF is the diode threshold voltage is depend on the constructor or materials, is equal 0.7 for voltage for silicium and 0.3 volt for germanium. We have also on the other side or the left side, the reverse voltage, we have VBR, that's mean the breakdown voltage is corresponds the value of the reverse voltage, which triggers the avalanche phenomenon. Now we move to the diode equivalent circuit. As you know, the equation or circular equation gives the exponential relationship between the current and the voltage, but every time while using the diode in the circuit, we do not need to apply this equation or complex equation formula to find the voltage or the current, but we can approximate the characteristic of the diode by replacing the diode in the circuit by its equivalent circuit. In fact, to model the equivalent circuit diode, we have three models. A, the ideal diode model, and secondly, we have simplified model, and finally, we have piecewise linear model. We start with the first one, ideal diode model. And the figure indicate in the right, in the left, we have the voltage drop across the diode is 0 for any value of diode current. The ideal diode does not allow any current flow in the reverse based condition, but the current flowing through the diode is 0 for any value of reverse based voltage. Taking this into consideration, the ideal diode can be modeled as open circuit or closed circuit. Open circuits in the under forward based condition, and closed circuit for the reverse based condition. Secondly, we have the simplified model of the diode. The equivalent model in these cases consists of a battery and an ideal diode. The battery horizontal line from 0 to 0.7 volt in the curve. The horizontal line indicates that the current flowing through diode is 0 for voltage between 0 and 0.7 voltage, such as the battery or this does not mean the diode are a source of voltage, but when you measuring voltage across an isolated diode, the instrument will show 0 value. The battery simplify indicators that is opposite the flow and the current in the forward direction until 0.7. As the voltage becomes larger than 0.7 volt, the current starts flowing in the forward direction. In the last model, we have the piecewise linear model. The piecewise linear model, in fact, as the name suggests, this model is which the characteristics of diodes is approximated by piecewise linear. So, line segment. Now, considering the strength line and the piecewise linear characteristics, this stronger line indicates constant slope. This slope is indicate the IV characteristic. That means we have a resistance. So we added a resistance in the diode model. The value of resistance can be found by from the graph. We can see from the graph that the diode current changes from 0 to 50 milliampere for a voltage change for 0.7 to 0.8 voltage. So finally we can calculate the resistance of this model. Is equal in this case 6.67 ohm, and this value of resistance is equivalent model is approximate 6.67 ohm. The figure on the right and the left shown given below shows the piecewise linear characteristics of diode along with its model. In the graph shown on the left, the actual characteristics of diode is superimposed by piecewise linear characteristics shown in the amber color. It's clear that the piecewise linear characteristic does not exactly represent the characteristics of diode, especially near of the curve. However, it provides a good first approximation to the actual characteristics of the diode. Piecewise linear characteristics can be obtained by replacing the diode in the circuit with a resistor, a battery, and ideal diodes as shown in the figure on the left. This is shown in the right side of the above figure. So thank you very much.